Hey, there has been a massive shift, actually, um, in me, for me, in the last couple of weeks. Um, I was able to clear a huge amount of my anger and resentment, and I guess finding the root cause of my misery that I haven't been wanting to look at, which is codependent behavior. And yeah, that's pretty eye-opening because actually this is what has been keeping me from doing things, and also it has been my crutch to kind of lean on, and also um, to justify blaming others somehow has come also from this source. And because that has been like the downfall that has kind of has been keeping coming up, and yeah, I'm interested to see how actually I'm able to integrate all this experience. And what happened was my last relationship, it was like a shadow work relationship, and in that I did so much clearing from my past, but it also caused me at the same time a lot of trauma, and that I wasn't able to process because I had so much other stuff to process first. So only a year after a relationship ended, I was able to start processing it. And then I realized that I have been pressing my throat, and it had to come out, and it had to be released because there wasn't gonna be any healing otherwise for myself or any other parties. And I had to do it. I had to say it. Yeah, I just felt like I had to step up, and I felt like I had in a way I had made this promise for this person as well, who kind of against I had to stand up, but it was just really necessary step for finding my voice in this process of finding my voice, and speaking them, expressing my truth, and I went into that situation with full understanding that this is part of my task, and that I still have some of the anger and resentment, but I'm not talking from that place. I'm really talking from my heart, and from holding the intentions for all of us to grow and learn, and be our authentic selves, because stepping into our own power is what we're here for, and we all have to do that essentially alone. And we can be with other people, that when that happens, in the way that we kind of have been thinking that we can be in a relationship, but it's not. That's not the truth. That is not truth for me, at least. And yeah, that is all that matters. And of course, by saying this, I'm not saying that um, this is anybody else's truth. I'm not trying to push it, and that is not my intentions. My intentions is to encourage people to look for their own truth, regardless that uh, there will be challenges on the way, but there is learning. There is so much learning, and I realized that before I did go to this other extreme when I had to express my anger and say words that have been haunting me, that needed to be released, and only that allowed me to see the other end, the other polarity as well, um, what I was, and that actually what I had been afraid of was to express my anger. I had been afraid of my anger and this side of me, and then actually I realized that this is two-ended sword, because this was also my savior to express my anger. And then through that, I also saw my codependency, and I saw how that was the actual demon. Um, so yeah, it's very, very deep and profound times. And I know that because I am having these realizations, um, the, the collective consciousness is having these realizations. So everybody is having these realizations. And in this world, in this universe. So yeah, even if it doesn't manifest right now, it will. It will. And yeah, that's pretty, pretty cool. And now it's kind of like everything is coming together, and I feel strongly, and I understand. I know, like it's like I embody the um, understanding how important taking responsibility actually is, and it's not what I thought it would be. It is just about carrying myself. It is like in every interaction, everyday life, every decision I make, um, taking responsibility is a huge factor of my well-being, because that is what moves me away from all the suffering, because all the suffering is all those resentments and anger and guilt and shame that that eventually leads that and manifest out. So that is what is inside, and then what manifests outside is the codependency. So yeah, and codependent behavior then again feeds the narcissistic and manipulating and kind of controlling behavior from the other. But yeah, there is no one without the other. So that's like something big for me to embody, like truly. And I want to I'm manifesting it into my actions now, definitely. And yeah, and it sounds like a cliche, but actually I feel like I do remember now who I am, and yeah, feel feel a freedom and freedom of the choice, I guess, today, very strongly. So yeah, um, that's all. I just wish you a beautiful day and sending a big, enormous, giant hug. Mwah.